And what is my time? Okay, we're going to have to do this again. Okay. Okay, this is the Pearl of Wisdom show. This is what we do on our show. We do interactive frolic like this. We're in the middle of a mock draft, Seattle expansion mock draft. We did it a couple days ago, or yesterday, and we're continuing it today. So far, we have Cahoon, Kopp, Sprong on as forwards, Hayden, Fleury, Stillman, Mayfield, and Dunn as defensemen, and Hudobin and Holtby as goaltenders. And we are about to do the Tampa Bay Lightning, which I'm going to get up on my screen here. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for enjoying this. Come join us on the program sometime. It's a lot of fun. I'll tell you that right now. I'm turning on the window capture. Okay, cap-friendly Tampa Bay Lightning. And I'm going to push my video capture device up here so you can see me. Okay, we're good to go. Tampa Bay Lightning. We're looking at the Tampa Bay Lightning now. We're going to get into, this is a tough one because I have a feeling that Tampa Bay is going to make some deals here to protect players. They just have to. I just can't see them giving away these players for free. Remember, there could be trades that happened before this, but we don't know that. So we're banking basically right now on what it's going to look like without trades. Can you guys see that all right? There you go. Okay. So we got Kucherov, Stamkos. That's 1, 2, 3. Braden Point. They have to do Kucherov and Stamkos. Braden Point 3. Andre Palat 4. Yanni Gord. They leave Tyler Johnson out. 5, 6, 7. Now Coleman and Goudreau are free agents. Maybe what you'd hope for is that they take one of those guys off the free agent market early, and then they don't have to worry about who they pick after that. But, I mean, this is going to leave Matthew Joseph, Mitch Stevens, those two guys. But the big problem is really on defense. You got Hedman, McDonough, Sergachev. You're going to be losing Chernak for nothing. Absolutely nothing. Not to mention Tampa Bay, New York Islanders probably going to buy out. Yeah, I can't relate. I can't, for some reason, I can't get rid of the camera for Evan, so I'm just going to leave it there super small. So, I think they're going to make a deal here. I don't think they're going to lose Chernak for nothing. We already got defensemen. If nothing happens, we're taking Chernak here, right? But let's say we say we'll stay away from Chernak, but we want Matthew Joseph and Yanni Gord or Johnson. Tyler Johnson. We're gonna take Tyler Johnson off their hand for a first-round pick. We're getting their first-rounder next year. Then we're gonna get Matthew Joseph, Cal Foote, and like Jack Finley or somebody like that, like 5 or 6 different players at the same time. Or we say, we'll take Tyler Johnson. Sure. Okay, we'll take Tyler Johnson. You trade Tyler Johnson to us for basically nothing. And then we get to have Chernak and Matthew Joseph. I really like Matthew Joseph. Alex Killorn, I think they can protect him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They can protect Alex Killorn because they're not going to protect Tyler Johnson. They were already trying to give Tyler Johnson away for free, and nobody took him. So they probably wouldn't protect Tyler Johnson. I don't think that Seattle's just going to take Tyler Johnson for $5 million. He hasn't put up great numbers as of late. Is just going to take him for nothing. I think that if they want to get rid of Tyler Johnson, they're going to have to give up a pick to get rid of him. We're going to have to work out a deal. And that's the same as Chernak. If they don't want us to take Chernak and they want us to take Tyler Johnson, I'm going to want a lot for that. I'm going to want a first rounder. I'm going to want Matthew Joseph. Maybe even like Cal Foote. Does that sound fair? We don't take Chernak. We take Tyler Johnson, but we get Matthew Joseph, a first round pick, and Cal Foote. Does that seem fair to you guys or not enough? What do you think? Ross Colton. I don't think they have to protect Ross Colton. Maybe I'm wrong. Was he in the AHL? Oh yeah, they do got to protect Ross Colton. Okay. I don't know. Do you like Ross Colton better than Matthew Joseph? I think Joseph's got the higher offensive upside. How big is he? How big is Joseph? 6'1", 185. Depends on who you like. Ross Colton is a center too. Yeah, actually, maybe you're right. Maybe it's Ross Colton we take. What do you like, Joseph or Colton? You like Colton better than Joseph? Okay. They could buy out. I think it's too much of a buyout. I mean, we'll get a first, say Ross Colton, Cal Foote, and Tyler Johnson. So Johnson would be on our second line. Cal Foote would be probably a 7th defenseman. And we get Matthew Joseph or Ross Colton, who would be our third line center. That's not too shabby. That's picking up quite a few assets. Do you think that's enough or you need more than that? Or are we going to have to ask for more than that? Your favorite player for Tampa Bay Lightning. Okay, so we got Ross Colton, Cal Foote, who should be a solid at least 4-5 eventually. A first round pick, which would probably be next year because I don't think Tampa Bay doesn't have a first round. They're giving up a lot of first round picks. Holy crap. They're going to be like in Pittsburgh category eventually, not having any prospects. But you got to do what you got to do, I guess. What did they have? Yeah, If they give up their first next year, they don't have a pick until the 4th round. But that's what I want, so that's what I'm going to get. Doesn't matter to me. If they're willing to do that, that's what we're going to do. So far we got Cahoon, Kopp, Sprong, Johnson in the middle, which isn't a bad second line center. Colton as your, I don't know, you got, those are 3. Kopp and Colton are 2 tough centers. So let's go to Tampa Bay now. Oh, I was going to get Yanni Gourde there too. That's right. Oh, we did what we did, so we're going to do that. Yanni Gourde's making a lot of money, so. Next, we're going to go, okay, Vegas is exempt, the Toronto Maple Leafs. The Toronto Maple Leafs. So now the Toronto Maple Leafs in expansion. They got to protect Austin Watson. Can you guys still see that all right? Yeah. Yeah, let's see. They got to do Austin Watson, John Tavares. No movement clause for John Tavares. Mitch Mitchell doesn't have a no movement clause, but they're not going to let him go for nothing. 4. Now, Zach Hyman's a free agent. They don't have to worry about him. I think Ilya Mikheyev is a restricted free agent. I don't think they got to give up too many players here. 1, 2, 3, 4. You could leave Alexander Kerfoot out. They don't really need Kerfoot. Or you could protect him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Riley Nash, I wouldn't protect. Zach Hyman is an unrestricted. Ilya Mikheyev, 6, I guess. Simmons, Foligno. Try to sign Hyman. I mean, I suppose they could sign Hyman and then that's their pick. Because you're not going to get much out of Toronto. Engvall, Brooks, Spezza, Thornton, Muzzin, Riley, Brody, Justin Holl. There was talk that Toronto was going to go 8 skaters so they can protect Justin Holl. And then they would leave Kerfoot, Mikheyev. I think you got to take Mikheyev if they do that. I don't like Holl either. So what do you take? Kerfoot then? I'm not a huge Kerfoot guy, but at $3.5 million, he can play the penalty kill. He puts up okay points. What did he have last year? 23 points in 56 games. He's like a 40-point player. What do you guys think? Well, you're not going to get Austin Matthews for sure. Pierre Engvall is meh. So, I mean, we could say that we signed Zach Hyman to a $5 million 3-year contract. And he says yes, just for funsies. Just for some funsies, we steal Zach Hyman. What are we paying him? $5 million a year? Because I think that's what he's going to get on the market. $5 million a year for 3 years, 4 years, 3. How old is he? Zach Hyman, 29 years old. What are we signing him for? Okay, we're going to put Zach Hyman at left wing. We got a pretty grindy team here. $6 million. Woo! Wow, that's expensive. I wouldn't go that high. If somebody wants him for $6 million, I guess they get him. He's a 40-point guy on it. He played with Matthews and Marner and really only, what did he put up? Zach Hyman. What did he put up? He put up 33 points in 43 games. Yeah. I guess he's a 50-point guy. Yeah. 5 million, 5.5, something like that. Tavares, Marner, Nylander, Matthews, Mikheyev, Brooks, and Engvall. Okay, so then we take Kerfoot. But we're going to play, since we're just playing anyways, we're going to say that we sign Zach Hyman before the free agency opens up. We give him $5 million a year, and he's our left winger. Sound good? And when you do that, that's your pick from Toronto. You can't take anybody else. Yeah, we're going to take Hyman. We're going to take Hyman. At the very least, he's a third-line winger. I would not take Travis Dermott. I'm going what I would do, and there's no way I'm touching Travis Dermott. I think he's so incredibly overrated. He never should have been on. He never should have been on in the NHL really much, honestly. What am I doing here? Okay, let's go to the next team. Then we got our guy from Toronto, Zach Hyman. We picked him up at free agency. I think it's a very good chance they could do that. That Zach Hyman would be. Where is Zach Hyman from? That might help us out a lot. Let's see what the logic, if there's any logic to it. He's from Toronto. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, he might come to Seattle, I guess. Okay, that's what we're doing anyways. We're just having fun. So we went out to Hyman and he said yes to 5.5. We'll split it in the middle. $5.5 million a year for, you're gonna have to pay him pretty big so he doesn't go out on the market. So $5.5 million a year, $6 million a year for 5 years till he's 33. Let's say he does that. And I think that's an overpay, but oh well. So what did we have? We just did Toronto. So now we go to the Pittsburgh Penguins. The Pittsburgh Penguins probably won't have too many, I don't know. 1, 2, 3. They could probably leave Zucker. I don't know, maybe not. 4. Brandon Tanev, 5. Brian Rust, 6. Sperry Kapanen, 7. Oh my gosh, Jared McCann. I don't think they want to lose Jared McCann. I think they'd keep McCann over Zucker. What do you guys think? At $5.5 million. Are we going to get Jason Zucker here? Defense, I don't think we get much. Oh, Letang. Wow. Probably Letang, Dumoulin, Peterson. So we could get Matheson, but we don't want that. Cody Cisse. John Marino. Oh my gosh, they're in trouble here. Wait a second. Pittsburgh could be in big trouble. I didn't see this coming. They protect Marino, Letang, and who? Dumoulin or Peterson? Are they going to leave Dumoulin out for us to get, or Peterson? I'd be happy if they left Peterson out. Really? So Peterson, we're taking Peterson. Or they work out a deal with us again. They want, because I imagine they're going to want to keep Peterson, but they don't have any picks. Oh, they got their first next year. And they got their second. I kind of like Jared McCann too. But I think you got to take Peterson. What do you guys think? If I work out a deal, yeah, but they're still going to protect him. In fact, doesn't he have a no? Does he have a no movement clause? Yeah, he's got a no. He's got an NMC. He's got a no movement clause. So they have to protect him. I think we got to take Peterson. He's only 25 years old. Yeah, for sure. Peterson. That's not a bad defenseman to get. Yeah, our left side is Hayden, Fleury, Stillman, and Peterson so far. Do you agree, Peterson? Or do you think, or do we work out a deal and we get like McCann and Chad Ruhwedel or something like that? They're going to protect Demelin. So if they protect Demelin, that's going to leave Peterson. Unless they go the 4 defenseman, 4 skater route, and I don't, Chris Letang, what would that leave them? Not much. That would leave them too much. 1, 2, 3, Brian Rust. That would leave out Kasperi Kapanen. We'd be able to take Kapanen at 20. I don't think they're going to do that. So either they work out a deal with us, or we get Marcus Peterson. I don't know what kind of deal, because I mean, they may think Peterson they can live without. If they really like the way Olivier Joseph played, they'll probably say they can live without Peterson. So I say we get Peterson. You want McCann over Peterson? Oh, we got an argument here now. You want McCann over Peterson? I think Peterson is a great defenseman. Like, he's very good. He's young. He didn't put up many points last year, though. That's kind of concerning a bit. But I think if you want McCann over Peterson, seriously? Okay, let me write it in here. I'll put McCann up here as a maybe. Because we might run out of defensemen. McCann. We may find a better defenseman than Peterson as we do this. Okay. Next. Let's go to Cap Friendly. The Montreal Canadiens. Oops, no, I don't want to do that. Can you guys see this all right still? Yeah. So the Montreal Canadiens, they got Josh Anderson. They're going to protect. Tatar is a free agent. So they don't have to protect him. 1, 2, 3. They don't have to protect Paul Byron. Dano is a free agent. Armia is a free agent. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4. They got to protect Kotkaniemi. 5, 6. And Evans is 7. That doesn't leave anybody. On defense, we can get Joel Edmondson. Yeah, Hamilton wants $9 million. Apparently, that's what they said. You're back. Woo! Yeah, well, okay, you can get Joel Edmondson for $3.5 million for 4 years. Or Brett Kulak. It looks like a defenseman here too. So maybe you're right. We will take McCann. Because McCann can play the wing. And we won't take Peterson. And instead we'll take Edmondson. Paul Byron is, I think he's under contract. Yeah, no, Paul Byron's under contract. He's got 3.4 million. I don't think we don't want him. Would you take Kulak over Edmondson? I think I would take Kulak over Edmondson. He's cheaper and he's about as good. Hey, Hockey News Reports. How are you, my friend? Welcome into the live. We're doing Montreal Canadiens. And so far, it looks like we're taking a defenseman. Either Kulak or Edmondson. I take Kulak. So I would take Kulak. He's younger, he makes less money, and he's about as good. So that's who I would take there. They don't have any forwards unless we decide to sign one of their free agents before the window opens, like Joel Armia or something like that, or Thomas Tatar. Oh, what about Drouin? Yeah, he's MIA. I don't know, what do you do with Drouin? What do you do with Drouin? He's on long-term injury list, so I don't think he's on long-term IR. He has mental health issues. So until he's well, we don't know what to do with Drouin. Oh, I'm doing great, Hockey News Reports. Thanks for coming in and talking on the chat, buddy. Well, this is a video right now. Maybe buying them out, I don't know. But all I know is we're not taking them. So I think we got it. We got Kulak. Kulak is the guy we're taking here. Everybody agree? Anybody want Edmondson instead? We got to work out the money that we're going to be paying. So far, we're going to have a hard time. We're going to have a hard time getting to the floor here. We're going to be able to sign free agents with the players we're taking here. So we got Kulak. Kulak, okay, Kulak it is. Nobody else is agreeing. Mercer agrees, so I guess that's good enough. Boston Bruins. Expansion Frolic for the Boston Bruins. Probably going to be some defense problems here. Okay. Krejci's a UFA. Patrice Bergeron, yes. 1, 2, 3. Charlie Coyle, yes. 4. They'll probably protect Jake DeBrusk because they'll want to trade him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Craig Smith, yes. And then Nick Ritchie, 7. And we can get Trent Frederick. You can get Curtis Lazar. Chris Wagner. Let's look at defense. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Mike Riley's a UFA. Anybody want a Connor Clifton? Ooh, wait a second. Let's have another. We can't have all defensemen. Jeremy Lauzon. Do you think the Bruins will expose Coyle? You might be right. They might. I wouldn't. As much character as he brings, I'm pretty sure I'm taking Lazan. No to Clifton. I'm pretty sure I'd be taking Lazan here. Let's say they expose Charlie Coyle. I don't think I like that contract. Yeah, they probably will expose Charlie Coyle. Oh, does he have a no movement clause? What does it say? No trade clause. No, he has a no movement clause. They have to protect Charlie Coyle. Out of all of these, yeah, he put up some decent points last year. They got to sign him, but I mean, he put up 15 goals and 26 points. If they let Richie go, I'll probably take him. You think they're going to protect Chris Wagner over Richie? Maybe they will. Yeah, he's got a no movement clause. Lazar has been getting better and better all the time. We got to get some forwards here, though. We need forwards. I like Lazan. I like Lazan. You would take Richie in a heartbeat, yeah. I think they protect him, though. I think we're looking at like... Yeah, I think we got to take Lazan. Even though we don't need any more defensemen, I think we got to take Lazan. No, I don't think Kasha's... He's too injured all the time. I don't want to take a chance on that. He's an RFA. He's a restricted free agent, so he's got to have a minimum of a 2.6. He's going to be let go. He's going to become a UFA. If we like Kasha, we can sign him to like probably $750,000 or something like that. We don't need to take him. I like Lazan. Anybody? Okay, so Lazan or Trent Frederick? I like Trent Frederick a lot, too. What do you say, Lazan or Trent Frederick? Do we take the forward in Trent Frederick? The grinder? Guy that'll drop the gloves? 23 years old? Yeah, why not? Let's take Trent Frederick. You want to take Trent Frederick or Lazan? Let me know in there. You guys thinking about it? Thinking about it? Thinking about it? Lazan is 24. Hockey News Reports has 1 vote for Trent Frederick. I think Lauren would take Trent Frederick. No, Lauren says he's going to take Kasha, but I mean, he's just too expensive, I think. And he's a restricted free agent. I don't know. Make that 2. Yeah, let's take Frederick. Okay, we got our 4th line center. We got a pretty tough top 4 centers, except for Johnson. We got Kopp, Colton, and Frederick. There's not too many people going to be screwing around with us. Yeah. Okay, so we got our Boston player. We still got goaltenders too. I forgot about goaltenders. Was there any goaltenders in these last guys? I don't think so. The Bruins. Oh, wait a second here. We forgot about goaltenders. We could have took that. Now we'll stick with what we got. Montreal Canadiens. Shoot, that's right. Who do we take? Kulak. We could take Allen. We could have took Jake Allen and net. Yeah, we got to do that. We don't need any more defensemen. We got to take Jake Allen. But we got so many, I don't know, we got Hudobin, Holtby, and Allen, really? That's a lot of veteran goaltenders. Oh, well, we got 3, and they're all veterans. Okay. Colorado Avalanche. Now, this one could take a while. We got 10 minutes. This may be all we get to today. Colorado. Okay, Saad is a UFA. Gabriel Landeskog will be signed, but they don't really have to protect him because he's a UFA. So, and Johnson is going to waive his no trade clause. I thought we did this already. No, we didn't. It's going to be a defenseman again. It's going to be, okay, well, we'll go through. 1, 2, Burakovsky 3, Nazem Kadri, I guess, 4, Donskoy 5, 6, 7. Nichushkin over Tyson Yost. Well, I mean, who are they going to? They don't really need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, maybe they don't. Who do you take? Donskoy or Nichushkin? Probably Donskoy. Yeah, they probably don't protect Donskoy. You're right. You think they will protect Donskoy, but they won't protect. Who won't they protect then? It's going to have to be between JT Compher and Valerie Nichushkin. You're going to take Donskoy? They don't protect. Yeah, you could be right because he was a. Yeah, the only thing he can do is score. Do they protect Nichushkin? I think so too. How about Compher? Do they protect Compher or Donskoy? So yeah, I think Compher's better than Nichushkin. So Donskoy is the one out. I think Donskoy makes $4 million a year for the next 3 years. He doesn't have upside. You know, he is what he is, a 50-point guy, 25 goal scorer. We do need that, but the thing is, they're going to have Makar, Gerard, and Taves. We could get Ryan Graves. Ryan Graves or Donskoy? Yeah, I think you're right. We can't take another D-man here. We got to take Donskoy. We need scoring. Yeah, okay. I agree. So he'll be our second line center. McCann, Donskoy. Okay, we got Donskoy then. All right, we're going to go now to one more team and then we're out of here. One more team. They have no, they can't, there's no goaltender there. The Minnesota Wild, and I think this one is fairly easy. Capo Kakinen, they're going to protect Kakinen. Do they need to protect Kakinen? Yeah, he's played plenty of games, yeah. They got to protect Kakinen. So Talbot, I'm taking Talbot all day. But we got too many goaltenders now, for the love of God. Yeah, they do got to protect him. He played in the AHL for long enough. But we got too many goaltenders now. I think what would end up happening is we go back and to Vancouver and not take Holtby and take somebody else. But as it stands for forwards, let's look at it. We'll get Parise, Zuccarello, UFA, 2, 3. Marcus Foligno, 3. Greenway, 4. Eriksson Ek, 5. And Ryan Hartman, they would leave out Nico Sturm. And other than that, we get Dumba. Yeah. Talbot and Allen is your goalies. And I guess we could trade Hudobin and Holtby, I suppose. Talbot and Allen would be a pretty good combo, I agree. Or we could revisit Dallas. Maybe we'll take, but first of all, do you want Dumba? I mean, they might try to make a deal for us to not take Dumba. I would say they're going to try to make a deal with us to not take Dumba. And since we need forwards, we could ask for, there's no way they're going to do, we could get like Matthew Boldy. Or they don't want to make that mistake again. Last time they gave up Alex Tuck to try to make that deal. I don't know what deal they would offer, but since I can't really say what deal they're going to offer us, he's still good enough. He's 26. He puts up. They don't want to lose him. I know that. He had a much better year this year. Had 21 points in 51 games. His point production has been decreasing, but he's been getting better defensively. I would definitely take. Seattle gives up their first rounder. Hey, Bill T, thanks for coming in right at the last second. We got like 3 minutes left. We're trying to pick. Right now, I'm going to say we get Dumba. I know that's not going to happen. They're probably going to work out a deal. But as it stands, we'd have Dumba, Dunn, Mayfield, Fleury, Stillman, Cal Foot, Cahoon, Kopp, Sprong, Hyman, Johnson, Donskoy, Colton, McCann, and Frederick as our fourth line center. Bill T. Hype! Welcome, man. Thanks for coming in. Talbot would be a really good choice. We may have to go relook our Holtby pick in Vancouver and take Talbot. Because maybe we can even work out a deal where we get Talbot and another player to stay away from Dumba. That would be all right. I'd want like Talbot and to stay away from Dumba, I'd want Talbot and Victor Rask. I think he's going to want Victor Rask because he worked with Victor Rask before. He's only making $4 million. You get Talbot and Rask. It gives you a veteran. You need a veteran. He had his best year in a long time because of it. He was injured a lot. Maybe something like that. Victor Rask and a pick or something like that. But anyways, we've run out of time, my friends. This has been awesome. I love doing this. I can't wait till there's more people watching this. Jari needs to go to the KHL. Yeah, you might have a point there, buddy. You might have a point. Jari. Anyways, we'll go back to doing this tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to have Peyton on the radio on. I'm going to be on tonight with Off the Wall John on the Montreal-Vegas game. So you can enjoy that too. And yeah, come in and see that. Steel Flyers Network, of course. Check out the website at www.steelflyers.com. We got a lot of crazy stuff coming up for the website. I'll tell you that right now. It's going to be a lot of frolic. Anyways, guys, thanks for coming in today and enjoying the stream. I love having you. Till tomorrow, have a great day. Okay, bye.